Hello and welcome to ESL Revolution, everyone. I am your content creator and professor, Dr. B, not a real doctor. I hope you're all doing very well today, and welcome back to Combat Medic Part 2. That's right, Combat Medic Part 2. And we are getting into this video very, very quickly with two main issues that we're going to talk about, which are the utilities, the utility points and our passives. All right, we're going to get into those today. If you have not checked out the overview video, go ahead, click the button up in the top corner here. Check out that video first, then come back and do this. But also, if you are new to the channel, go ahead, hit the notification button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing proficiency videos. They're going to be dropping every Tuesday for you. We've got storyline content on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So stay tuned for that. There we have the operative storyline up fully now in the channel. We have the Sawbones Healer proficiency videos up, and we've got the operative medicine line proficiency videos up, so go ahead, check those out. And if there's a particular class that you would like me to touch on, go ahead, leave a comment down below, and I'll see what I can do over the next couple of weeks for you. Okay, so let's get into this. Here we go. Combat proficiencies, that's right. Okay, so let's talk about our utilities first, all right? As you can see, we have 9 utility points available to us at max level. And please remember that if you are coming in and you are lower level, this is something that you can work towards, you can progress towards in the game, so there's no problem there. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, let's look at our first one here. Cell capacitor. Recharge cells now immediately recharge 15 additional cells and grant 10% alacrity for 10 seconds. Okay, the recharge is right there. Okay, recharge is right there. So you can see that there's a 1 minute 43 second cooldown. That's due to the alacrity. I'm going to touch on that in the third video, so just stay put on that one. Recharges 15 energy over the course of 3 seconds. So basically half. If we're running down low, we can hit that and bloop, we pop right back with our energy. Remember, we need energy to heal. It also provides us with 10% more alacrity as well, which of course in some situations, with more alacrity the better, so it's all good. So this one is a must-have for sure. You get more energy, more healing, right? It's just a no-brainer. So yeah, take that one, good one. Next one right here, number 2, Parallactic combat stims. You recharge 20 energy cells when stunned, immobilized, knocked down, or otherwise incapacitated. Additionally, when incapacitated, your next tech ability deals 10% damage or healing. Okay? So, if we are stunned and let's say we need to, we need to throw out a quick heal to our tank or maybe even to ourselves, we can hit one of our big heals, put it on ourselves, and that's going to increase that heal by 10% across the board. So it's just that first one, all right? It's just the first one. Maybe which one would be a good one to use? I'm gonna say probably advanced medical would be a good one for that. Yeah, I guess it depends on which one you want. Successive treatment is definitely a good one to go with though, because it's gonna, if it crits, it's gonna give you like 40-50k heal. So that's gonna be a really nice big bonus for you as well. So yeah, definitely this one. It just gives you a very nice cushion with energy, so that you can then If you are stunned, you can break the stun. If you're in PvP, you break the stun. You get those energy. You get that energy back if you need it, and you get that extra healing. It also lasts 15 seconds, so you can choose carefully which heal you want to use and on whom. Okay, next one right here. Suit FOE increases stealth detection by level 3, melee and range defense by 3%, reduces the cooldown of stealth scan. Additionally, when you activate Field Aid on yourself, a foreign object exciser reduces all periodic damage taken by 30% by 12 seconds. Now, this one here, we don't need to worry about the stealth scan generally in PvE. It's not important, but the reason why you take this is because it provides you with some damage mitigation, specifically periodic damage taken, so that's dots, perhaps with an AoE or something like that, but it's going to reduce that periodic damage by 30%, and that's really what you want this for, right? That's why you use this particular skill. Okay, so anything to reduce your damage, I'm a big fan of. All right, moving on to the second line, we have Masterful. Let's go with Overclock. Okay, it's going to be our first utility point here in the Masterful line. Reduces cooldowns of Concussive Round and Tech Override by 15 seconds each. In addition, Tech Override grants a second charge, making your next 2 abilities with an activation time activate instantly. Now, as I told you before, I am not running the Assault Cannon as a healer, just because I like the blaster look. So the Concussive Round, which is where... maybe I didn't put it on here, actually. Concussive Round. Oh, there it is, there. Okay, so there's the Concussive Round. So the cooldown is much less. Okay, so I can use this. So it's up to... fires around at the target, then knocks it out for up to 60 seconds. So this here is where I can basically remove an enemy NPC out of the game for a minute, as long as it doesn't take any damage. Non-player, non-standard, non-weak targets regenerate health rapidly while they're knocked out. Okay, so I can hit this on an enemy NPC at the beginning of fight, knock them out, focus our energy on another one, and then switch targets. Okay, that's basically how that works. So you can use that with the blaster rifle as well, which is great. And then Tech Override, which is this skill right here. Your next ability used within 15 seconds with an activation time will activate instantly, then grant immunity to pushback and interrupts for 6 seconds. But what this does is it allows us 2 abilities within an activation time to activate instantly. So the Advanced Medical Probe is generally the one that you would use that for. It's going to hit pretty good on single target, and you can hit 2 of those, boom, boom, in very quick succession. There's no cooldown when you have that. So let me just show. So you can see there, it says 10 seconds. So if I hit that one, where is it? I got to get my... Oh, I did that backwards. That's the... Now... Let me see if I can get that up. There we go. 1. So you can see how that activates instantly there. Okay. So so instead of that activation with this, now that activation is, you can see how it says instant now. Boom. Hit that one. So that's how that one would work. Okay. So that's a very nice one. Anything that any of your channeled skills, that's a really nice combination to have. All right. Let's see. Let me just so using Overtek Override during a supercharged cell enables not only one extra instacast of Advanced Medical Probe, but due to its cast time being longer than a global cooldown, the instant cast enables you to get one more healing output overall while being more mobile. So you get that first instant and then you can do the second one. So essentially within like one global cooldown and a bit, you're getting two. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, let's move on. Advance the line. Let's see, is... no, that's not the one. It's this one here, Reflexive Shield. When you take damage, the active cooldown of Reactive Shield is reduced by 3 seconds. This effect cannot occur more than once every 1.5 seconds. In addition, when taking damage, you have a 20% chance to emit an energy readout, which lasts up to 6 seconds and absorbs 4,000 damage. This effect cannot occur more than once every 10 seconds. So this is our Reactive Shield right here. So if I'm taking damage, I can hit this, reduce for 12 seconds. I can get an additional 4,000 damage reduction. It doesn't seem much, but it can give us a chance to stabilize. So this is a very, very handy skill to have. Now, this is on a 2-minute cooldown. It is a long one, but in a pinch, a very good one to have indeed. The last one I'm taking is Charged Barrier. Charged Barrier, Charged Bolts, Grav Round, and Medical Probe build a Charged Barrier that reduces damage taken by 1% for 15 seconds and stacks up to 5 times. Okay, so if I hit my, where is it? Medical Probe. Okay, so I'm going to hit. Okay, so there's my, where's my stack? There's the stack right there. So I'm going to hit that again. I got 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I have, based on this, I now have 5% damage reduction for 15 seconds. Okay, and I can keep that on myself. I can refresh that. So you can see that the timer here is dropping down, but I can refresh that, which is very, very nice. 15 seconds is a long time. Hit that again. Boom. Now I'm back up to 5. So you can actually keep that on the tank, let's say, which provides the tank a little bit of extra damage mitigation there. So that damage reduction, you can helps your survivability, and of course your damage reduction, plus perhaps a tank, or maybe if there's a DPS who's taking some damage, you can pop those on there. Okay, moving right along. Heroic tier, last tier right here. Let's look at Forced March. Okay, now allows full auto, bolt storm, and successive treatment to be activated by moving. This is our successive treatment. So it is channeled, but it means that we can now do this on movement. All right. Now, as a healer, I know it's got full auto and bolt storm in there as DPS skills. I'm not worried about those ones. It's the successive treatment that I want. So now I can use this while moving. This heals a friendly target for 24,000 over the duration, and heals one new friendly target within 20 meters for 6,000 with each tick. Okay, so that means that if I've got this one here and I'm hitting that one, and there's somebody sitting beside right here, that person is also getting healed simultaneously as a new target, and it's within 20 meters. Okay, so healing up to 4 total targets with the final tick. So if I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all close together, that final tick is going to hit all 4. So I get that first initial on the main one. The second player right here is going to get a lower tick, all 4, and then 4 players around are going to get that last tick come off of them to provide a little top off. So a very, very nice, handy skill indeed when combined with successive treatment. Allows me the ability to move around and get that heal off. Next one, shock absorbers. Reduces damage taken from area effects by 30%. Additionally, while stunned, you take 30% less damage from all sources. Okay, so that's tech, base damage, force damage, doesn't matter. We can mitigate 30% of all sources, including the area of effect damage. So that's very, very nice. That's a really nice one to have when we are stunned. Damage reduction in that one is huge. The last one that I want to talk about is Adrenal Surge. Adrenal Rush triggers at and can heal you up to 60% of your max health. Additional, Adrenal Rush lasts 2 seconds longer and heals you for twice as much each time it restores health. So, Adrenal Rush triggers, this is really good when you have a raid-wide damage, and if you start getting to go low on your own health. All right, so you're starting to see your numbers go down. You're trying to put out those heals to other people. You're looking at your health. Maybe your second healer is a little swamped. You're trying to keep the tank alive. And as long as you're not going to get any like really big, a really big spike damage or something, then this particular skill is going to be very, very nice. Really nice with you, and will allow you to kind of get back some of that your own health. So yeah, that's a really, really nice skill. It says if you get low on health, but the healers are swamped and try to burst heal a tank to keep them alive, then as long as you don't eat any big damage spikes, you don't need any heals for 12 seconds. Okay, so it's basically a way of you staying alive without having to worry too much about your own health. It will also give you a chance, perhaps if you need a little bit of a window to get somebody else up first, then you can go to yourself. Then yeah, that's definitely a good thing to be considering. Okay, let's go to, let me just check the time of the video here. We're at 18 minutes. Okay, so let me do this really, really quickly here. There are, let's see, 6 passives that I want to call out to you. Number 1 is this one right here, Emergency Responder. This one makes your Bacta infusion basically energy neutral. Your Bacta is right here, okay? And as you can see, yes, there's a cooldown. It's a heal over time, but it doesn't cost you any energy, so that is great. If you can use your med shot, so if you use this one plus this one, you're basically energy neutral. So you can use those two in combination with each other, and you will not run into energy management issues. Okay, so med shot plus Bacta infusion, very, very handy. Okay, so you can do this. You can do this. Now I want to pop off another one here. It's my med shot, med shot, med shot. Ooh, I'm going to use this one because it's instant. Going to go back here. Now you're going to see that my energy is not moved at all, right? Basically using those 3 skills. So it's really, really nice. This should be, while it has that limitation in terms of time, because we are at basically about a 20 second cooldown on this, you want to use this as a kind of, it's a good single target burst heal, and you can use those 2 things in combination. So keep that in mind. Next one is Culto Residue right here. The Culto Bomb leaves a residue on up to 8 enemies in its area of impact, reducing movement speed by 50% for 3 seconds. In addition, Advanced Medical Probe grants you Invigorated to its target, increasing healing received by 3% for 45 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to use my Culto Bomb, which is this skill right here. And where is... Oh, it's not on me. Sorry, it's on other people. Yeah, so... let's see if I can put it on here. Maybe that'll be... Wait a second. Is it Culto Bomb? Let me just... Oh, no. Sorry. So I'd use Culto Bomb. Okay, so put that on there. Then I'm going to use Advanced. Boom, right there. Now I have Invigorated. So, yeah, so it's those 2 in combination. Now I have Invigorated on anybody in that area, and that will allow me to increase healing by 3%. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it can help you get over some of those large damage spikes. So the slow, I wouldn't worry about. It's not a big deal, and that's definitely a PvP thing. But it's that damage reduction or healing increase by 3% that you really can use well. Next one, Potent Medicine. This one right here increases the critical healing bonus of all heals by 5%, causes Medical Probe to generate an extra stack of Supercharge when activated. Also, the effects of your Supercharged cell is modified. This passive is key in that Medical Probe is the best skill that you can have to generate Supercharge. So if I'm using my Medical Probe right here, okay, so there I'm getting 2 stacks, 4 stacks, 6 stacks, 8 stacks, 10 stacks, right? So now I have my Supercharged cell available. It increases my healing. So while this is active, okay, I don't want to use it while it's active, while it's highlighted like that, I am getting, I'm increasing my healing for 8 seconds. Advanced Medical Probe has no cooldown and depletes 5. Let me just do that again. So if I hit this here, now this is less energy. All right, so it allows me to use these skills in combination with each other. Now that healing done is only for critical heals by 5%. I believe that's, it says for 8 seconds. So again, it's one of those things that has a cooldown, but you can burst out some nice heals during that time. Okay, the last 3, Field Triage, which is this one right here. Activating Medical Probe grants a charge of Field Triage, which reduces the cost of your next Advanced Medical Probe by 5 energy and stacks up to 3. So this is our advanced one here. This allows this allows our back to infusion and medical probe to be a much more beneficial combo. Okay, so if I'm using, wait a second, where's my back to? There it is here. So I'm going to use this skill plus my advanced together. Okay, these two skills right here. So I'm going to hit that one. Now it's highlighted. I have less energy. This becomes an instant skill. So those two there are very, very handy. You'll also see that, where is it? You'll have 3. So I can do medical probe here. Right, so I'm getting my field triage, right? There's 1, 2, 3. So there's my field. Now my advanced costs fewer energy. Now instead of 10, it now costs 5. Okay. So, and then once I hit that, then it automatically consumes those 3 stacks. Okay, so there's the combination there. Okay, moving right along here. Med boosters. Med boosters right here. Reduces the energy cells of depleted Culto bomb by 5 and increases the critical chance of trauma probe by 5%. Additionally, Medshot regenerates 1 energy cell when it normally heals and 2 energy cells when it critical. All right, so this is my Medshot. All right, so I'm putting, there's a crit. So it gives me those 2 energy cells when it crits. So yeah, you can't tell because I'm at 100%, but it increases my ability to have more energy, which is as a healer very important. And the last one that I wanted to talk about is Preventative Medicine. Back to infusion applies Preventative Medicine to the target, healing an additional health over 9 seconds. So when I'm using my Bacta, you can see that it does an instant heal, a nice big chunk, but then it also gives me a little dot there for a few seconds. All right, and it's just it's a minor hot. It's not great, but it does. It definitely does. I mean, anything that helps us heal and lets other people stay alive is a good thing. So there we go. Okay. We are now at 27 minutes. Oh my God, this was a long video. So that is the overview of utility points plus the passives that help the combat medic be so amazing for us in game. Let's take a pause now. We will come back, and in our third video, we're going to be discussing gearing. We're going to be looking at what is it? What is it? Gearing, gearing choices, tactical, and we're also going to be looking at energy management as well. So those 3 things in the next video. Again, if you have not subbed, hit the button, hit the notification button. These will be coming out every Tuesday. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Most appreciated. And remember, may the force be with you. We'll see you next time in video 3.